competition. Kalidhe Sundarakaram Sadaika Priyadarshanam Ajnananashakam Devam Sadgurum Muralidharam Murali Manditakarakamalam Munijana Mohanam Vyatyastapadam Vanamaladharinam Prema Bhaktamandala Nityakirtidam Premikavaradam Ashreham Vani Gunarukadane Shravanau Kathayam Hastau Cha Karmasu Manastava Padayornaha Smrityam Shirastava Nivasa Jagat Praname Drishtisatam Darshanestu Bhavattanudam Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkha Shamanaha Tam Namami Harim Param Shri Hare Namaha Shri Hare Namaha Shri Hare Namaha Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Radhe Radhe. Again, warm welcome and hearty welcome to the Puranava Harikatha competition. We have been doing Puranava in the Town Center, Kerala Town Center for the past 7 years. This is the first time we are doing Harikatha competition. I am so happy to see all the kids registered. We would like to impart all the Harikatha and Katha Shravanam through how the kids, it's a process kids need to prepare and then come in, so they get into more to the how they need the Puranas and all the stories, how they do it. So it is so happy to see all of them, and we would like to have more registrations in the future, but I am so happy. I would like to congratulate all the efforts they put in to prepare for the competition. Just give them a big round of applause. That itself is they are the winners. So would like to start the Harikatha competition with the first participant, Srinidhi.
Kalidhe Sundarakaram Sadaika Priyadarshanam Ajnananashakam Devam Sadgurum Muralidharam. Radhe Radhe. My name is Srinidhi Balaji. I am 8 years old. Srimad Bhagavata Agyoyam Pratyakshaha Krishna Yevahi. It means Bhagavatam is nothing but Krishna himself. There are 12 cantos, and today I am going to recite Canto 10, Chapter 21. It is the beautiful Venu Geetam where the gopis glorify the song of Krishna's flute. I call this Geetam as Adbhutam because in this Geetam there is a line. Aspandanam Gatimatam Pulakastarunam, which means all the moving things such as cows, calves, birds, deer, and river all stood still except peacock. Why? I will tell you why this happens later. In all the non-moving things such as mountains, trees, and flowers were moving. lotus flowers spread around the forest. The forest resounded with the sounds of buzzing of the bees and flocks of birds flying around the flowering trees. Vrindavanam, bhajo Vrindavanam, bhajo Vrindavanam, bhajo Vrindavanam. In that beautiful looking Vrindavana, Krishna along with Balarama, Gopas and cows came in and he started playing his flute. Tatprajasriya ashatya venugeetam smarodayam kashchit paroksham krishnasya sasakibhyo navarnayam. When the young ladies of Raja heard the song, out of their love for Krishna, they started to describe the qualities of Krishna with their friends. Barhapidam natavarabahu karnayo karnikaram bibradvasaha karakapapisham vaijayantim chamanam randrar venu ratarasudaya purayan kopavendai vrindavanyam swapadaramanam Shri Shukamuni describes Krishna. Krishna was wearing a peacock feather on his head, a blue kanika flower in his ears, and a yellow colored dress. And to top it all up, a Vaijayanti garland around his neck. He looked like a professional dancer and started to play his flute. Shri Gopya Ujuhu Akshanvatam Palamidam Naparam Vidama Satya Pashunanu Viveshayato Vayasyayi Vatam Rajesha Sutayoranavenu Yushtam Yevani Pitam Anurakta Kataksham. What is the use of the eyes if it is not to see Krishna? Those eyes that don't enjoy the face of Krishna is just like a peacock feather which has lots of eyes but can't see anything. Vrindavanam Saki Bhuvo Vitanoti Kirtim Yate Paki Sutapadambujalatha Lakshmi Govinda Venu Manumatta Mayura Nrityam Preshadi Sandva Bharatanya Samasta Sattvam. The peacocks were dancing beautifully with their feathers spread. As I said in the beginning, Aspandanam Gatimatam, which means all the moving things were still and all the non-moving things were moving. There are two possible reasons only the peacock was dancing. The first reason is they might have seen the peacock feather on top of Krishna's head and they got excited so they started to dance. And the second reason is Vishwatate Vrajapashun Saharama Gopai Sancharayantamanu Mudiriyantam Prema Pravita Udita Kusumavalivi Satyuryata Swavapushambudha Artapatram. One day when Krishna was playing the Venu Geetam, it was so hot. So the rain clouds gathered together and formed like an umbrella to protect Krishna, Balarama, cows and Gopas and everyone else from the sun. And on seeing the rain clouds, the peacocks would also have started dancing. Natyastada tadupatarya mukunda geetam avartalakshita manobhava bhagnavekaha alingana stagitauni bhuje murare grindanti padayugalam kamalopahara. Krishna was seated on the lower branch of the tree and his feet was touching the Yamuna river. The fast-flowing Yamuna river suddenly stopped and wanted to do a pradakshina around Krishna's feet. So Yamuna river and she offered lotus flowers to them. Then the Yamuna river went to the ocean to give the lotus flowers as prasadam. Evam vida bhagavato ya vrindavanacharinaha varnayantyo mito gopyaha kridastanmayatam yayuhu. Thus narrating the Venu Gita to one another, the gopis became fully absorbed in thoughts of Krishna. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Satgurunatha Maharaj Ki Jai. Radhe Radhe.
The next participant. The next participant is Sudhir Kashyap.
Srimad Ramayana Govinda Govinda Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Satgurunatha Maharaj Ki Jai. Namaskaram Chariti Parashara Sunu Satyavati Hridaya Nandano Vyasa Yasya Asya Kamala Haritam Vangmaya Navartan Jagatpiyoti Bhujaga Bhogava Mudhyamya Nityam Nijabhujam Dakshinam Dakshinadhyam Lalita Mudrita Vijnana Mudram Bhaja Bhaja Ananta Nityalapantam Anatavan Praninam Pranabhutam Pranativi Pene Purnabodham. Namaskaram everyone. My name is Sudhir Kashyap. I am 10 years old and I will be presenting a Hari Katha based on Krishna Leela and Saint Puranava's Bhakti. Krishna is the 8th avatar among the famous Dasha avatars. Krishna's name means attractive. Kashyati iti Krishna. Krishna showed his Leelas on the day when he was born. He showed up with 4 hands to his father Vasudeva. Imagine a baby with 4 hands. As it says in the Bhagavata Purana, Tamadbhutam Balakam Amujekshanam Chaturbhujam Shankar Chakra Gadajidayam. That means he showed up with 4 hands, and in each of his hands he had 4 ayudas as Shankar Chakra, Gada and Padma. Imagine a baby holding those weapons. And when he was only a few days old, he killed many wicked demons like Putana and Shakatasura. As it said in the Krishna Ashtottara, Putana Jivita Haraha, Shakatasura Bhansanaha. And all his Leelas not only gave happiness to his devotees, but always had a spiritual message. Take an example of Krishna stealing the butter. It's a simple and short story. We all know this story. We just thought it was just him being naughty, but it actually has a spiritual message. The butter symbolically means bhakti, which is churned in your mind and must be offered to Krishna. He must come steal the butter. This is what happened to the women of Vrindavan. Although they always complained and they were mad when he stole their butter, they were sad and disappointed when he did not come. This is the state of bhakti in a devotee's perspective. One such Leela happened to Saint Puranava. He used to be known as Srinivasa Nayaka, and he was very rich and very money-minded, and he was an atheist. He did not believe in God. But one day, Vishnu and he composed a staggering 475,000 compositions, out of which only 1,000 are available today. And apart from being a composer, he was also a musicologist and a social reformer. And he gave us the basic format of Sangeeta. He composed the basic guitars and lessons for little kids to learn. Let us hear one such composition. This means he's talking about how easy it is to get Krishna's blessings. He says, "Kere neeranu kere chelli," which means take water from the pond and return it to the pond. Just like that, offer everything you have to Vishnu because he was the one who gave it to you in the first place. And although his songs had various topics like Puranas, Upanishads, Vedas, etc., the main central idea would always be Krishna or Vishnu. One such song, he emphasizes the importance of Tulasi in the marriage of Krishna and Tulasi. Kalyanam Tulasi, Kalyanam, Kalyanam Tulasi, Kalyanam, Kalyanam. Krishna Shri Tulasi ke Palina Shri Vasudevani De. Kalyanam Tulasi, Kalyanam, Kalyanam Tulasi, Kalyanam. This talks about Tulasi. It emphasizes the importance of Tulasi in the marriage of Krishna and Tulasi. And in the next chapter, we talk about Uttana Dwadashi, which is the day Krishna and Tulasi are believed to be married. And he says whoever does puja on this day with a pure mind will earn an eternal spot in moksha. But why are we talking about Puranava? We should be talking about Krishna Leela. That is because Krishna himself has said in the Bhagavad Gita that he is more happy when we talk about his devotees than himself. He has said, Jnani ito atmaiva mevatam. Hope you have learned a bit more about Krishna Leela than before. Uttana Dwadashi Divasahari Krishna Uttama Tulasi Ge Vivavam Chita Nirmalaragi Madida Badige Uttama Gativa Purandara Vitala Kalyanam Tulasi Kalyanam Kalyanam Tulasi Kalyanam Vittala Vittala Jai Jai Vittala 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 Jai Jai Vittala 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 Jai Jai Vittala 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 Jai Jai Vittala बोलो पंढरीनाथ महाराज की जय। बोलो पंढरी क्षेत्र की जय। कृष्ण पंडित
The next participants are Akshara, Pujita and Nidhi.
Not that one.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Guru Vedum, 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 Guru Vedum. Radhe Radhe. Today we will be presenting a Harikatha Ananda Pancharavi, composed by Sri Katha in the Ragam Arati, Sadhinte. Sadhinchane, oh manas water, but I am always thinking about you and singing your praises. Don't you have to appear before me and show me your Swarupam? You say you love all your devotees. Is that all a lie? I have been waiting for so long. Won't you appear before me?
Samayaniki tagu maatalade Samayaniki tagu maatalade.
Was that all a lie? Oh, you speak according to time and place. You change your views based on Samayam and Kalam. I understand. I completely understand your world of illusion. I will no longer believe them. We think as musicians, this is why Katha Swami has composed different Sangatis literature. He says only Krishna can teach us how to talk appropriately to different people at various times.
Devaki vasudevulane ginchina turangeshudu satganga jana guru sangeeta sampradaya guru gopi jana manorathamu sangalekane geniyu chese vaadu. In these charanams, Tyagaraja talks about Krishna and his leelas.
Devaki and Vasudeva did tapas to have Lord Krishna as their son, but he could have done Kamsavadana, but instead he decided to subject them to numerous trials in their lives. You wouldn't let your foster mother Yashoda believe that you are her own, the one who is brave on the world stage. You played Ras Leela with the Gopikas, stole butter from their house, ate the sand, showed them your Vishnu Rupam or universal self, and lifted the Govardhana mountain. And did Kalinga and Arjuna, standing on the head of the serpent Kalinga.
Yashoda tanayudanchu mudambudanu muddu bettanu uchundu hari.
Krishna, by doing all this, you won the love and devotion of all the people in Gokul. But you never granted the wishes of the Gopikas, but only teased them.
One day, the Gopikas go to Yashoda and tell her, your Kanna ate the sand. Yashoda comes running angrily to punish Krishna. She asks, Krishna, did you eat the sand? No, Amma, I did not. Are your Mitras and Balramana lying? Yes, Amma, they are lying. Yashoda asks Krishna to open his mouth. To her wonder, she can see the entire universe. Just when she was about to touch Krishna's feet, Krishna thought, I have Muppat the Mukodi Devas to worship me, but I have only one Amma whose feet I can touch.
He mischievously smiled at Yashoda. Looking at that smile, innocent Yashoda forgot that he was Paramatma and tightly hugged him, saying, you are my little Krishna. She kissed him thinking he was her own child. Narrating all these incidents, Tyagaraja asks Krishna, how could you leave Yashoda, who took care of you every day? How could you leave her and go to Mathura?
Paramabhaktavatsaludu Sugunapala Varunda Janma Managudi Kalivadaladi Chubadadu Chunedu Ambujamuna Chuchundaga.
Tyagaraja, imagining this whole scene says, you are Paramabhakta, the lover of all your devotees. You are an ocean of good qualities without any sin. Just the thought of you removes all pains and problems throughout the lifespan in Kalpika. O Lord, I fondly think of you while I am singing your praise.
Tyagaraja's love for Sri Rama was like that of a doting child for his mother, the purest form of devotion. Tyagaraja was an ardent Rama Bhakt. Out of the 5 Pancharatra Kritis he had written, Sadinchine was the only one that is in praise of Krishna. It looks like Rama became very possessive and was trying to drag Tyagaraja to sing his praise, so he started singing. Hare Ramachandra Gukulesha Mridu Suhasha Shesha Shayana Parana Risota Raja Viraja Turada Raja Raja Nutani Ramaya Pagana Sarasi Ruhada Rakshayanu Chuvedu Kunnananuta Robakanu.
Praising Rama on his looks, characters, and calling him the king of Raghuvamsa, he invokes Rama by saying Hare Ramachandra Raghukulesha, king of the Raghu dynasty, who is like a brother to others' wives, worshipped by other kings and emperors, having Garuda as his vehicle. One who has bright like a locust. Where are you?
Shri Venkatesha Suprakasha Sargonada Sajjanama Nasaniketana Kanakambala Dharana Sanmakuta Kundala Virajita Yanuchune Pogadagatya Jage Yurumana Pedudaina Ramachandrudu.
Nakaraja says he's Sri Venkatesha Karma, self-illuminating the greatest of the great. He's adored with Pitanga and the shining lyrics. He always resides in the heart of the good people. We think that's why they say, search for the God within you.
Sarva Tulanadatalli Janene Amalika Gana Puja Konene Alugabadanene Vimukulato Cherabroku Manene Vyatakalina Galugum Manene Dama Shamadi Sukadaya Kudu Shri Yagaraja Nutudu Chandara Kane Sadinja Neo Manasa Sadinja Tyagaraja concludes the critique by saying, Rama, you have taught me what is sadbhakti. You taught me to stay away from people with no love or devotion for God. You taught me to be patient and live in a state of oneness, controlling the senses and meditating.
I have been following all of your teachings. You patiently waited and accepted my worship. Rama, when will you give me your divine darshana?
Sadinja Neo Manasa Sadinja Gopika Jeevana Saranam Sadgurunath Maharaj ki
The next participants, Dearland sisters Bhargavi and Bhairavi.
Devaki, please don't kill Devaki. I'll do all the children once they are born. When the first child was born, King Kamsa told Pavam, I don't want to kill this child, I only kill the egg. But Narada came and confused King Kamsa. King Kamsa got very mad and he put Vasudeva and Devaki in a prison and he killed all the 6 children in front of Vasudeva and Devaki. How cruel Kamsa is. If I catch Kamsa, I will give a big kutu. The 7th child was Puranava and the 8th child was about to be born and the whole world was happy and peaceful. On Rohini, Star and Ashtami day, midnight, Kunti Krishna was born like a full moon to Vasudeva and Devaki. Avadalita Kannan Varamadurayil Avadalita Kannan Avadalita Kannan Varamadurayil Avadalita Kannan Bala Krishna Bhagwan ki jai Bala Krishna Bhagwan ki jai Lakshman Kalashobika Subham Pitambaram Sandapayodya Sabhagam Madhavaidurya Kirita Kundala Kusha Parishvatta Sarasa Kundalam Uttama Kansangar Kalkala Davi Vidochamana Vasudeva Krishna. When Krishna was born, he already had clothes, he already had toys to play with. Do you all know he had 4 hands? In Krishna's 4 hands, she had a corn, she has a chakra, a vase, and a lotus flower. Kuti Krishna also had a crown on his head, earrings on his ears, and Kaustubha gem on his neck, and bracelets on his hands. Look how beautiful Kuti Krishna is. Who wants to see Kuti Krishna go to Guruvayur? Vasudeva took Kuti Krishna, he said, to Gokula and placed it next to Mother Yashoda, took Durga Devi to Mathura. In Mathura was Kuti Krishna's birthday and there was so much decorations. Everyone came in pretty clothes and the most important thing is they all brought gifts for Kuti Krishna. And all the grandmas and grandpas pressed Krishna by telling Chiram Pani, Chiram Pani. All the others celebrated by throwing milk, butter and yogurt on each other. One day, King Katha wanted to kill Kuti Krishna. So she sent in a demon called Puranava. Do you all know Puranava can't fly? But she came like a pretty woman with a poison milk. Kuti Krishna drank the poison milk and took her life. She ran shouting, please leave me alone, please leave me alone. But do you know, if Krishna catches anyone, she never leaves anyone. Then finally Putana fell dead on the ground and attained Krishna. Even though she came to kill Krishna, she attained Krishna. We all chant Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. But why won't we attain Krishna? Definitely will attain Krishna. Kuti Krishna also killed Sakasura, who was sitting on the cart and the tornado demon called Puranava. And Kuti Krishna and Balarama was named by Garga Muni. Then Kuti Krishna was slowly crawling and he had a beautiful tooth which was so beautiful to look at. Then Kuti Krishna started to walk and play with all his friends and steal butter from gopis and gopas' house. And all the gopis and gopas will come and complain to Yashoda Amma. Krishna will release all the baby calves so the baby calves can drink all the milk happily from a calf. He even steals buttermilk and yogurt from Gopi's and Gopa's house with his friends, even if the pots was kept high or in dark rooms. Kuti Krishna will eat all the butter and give all the rest of the butter to the monkey. When the monkeys have pulled Krishna Poru, Krishna will break the pot and run away and make the monkeys in the trouble. And if Krishna doesn't see any butter in Gopa's and Gopi's house, she'll pinch the sleeping baby and run away. And if Kuti Krishna gets angry, he will go susu in all the Gopis and Gopa's house. But do you all know all the Gopis and Gopas love what Krishna does? They just want to talk about Krishna. One day, Kuti Krishna ate mud, and Kuti Krishna's friends and Balarama saw Kuti Krishna eating mud. So they all went to complain to Yashodama. And Yashodama got really mad and got hold of Krishna and asked, Kasman milam adam atman pavan makshitva Madhusitavakashete Samaraste Gajogyam. Krishna, did you eat mud? All your friends and your brother told you ate mud. Did you? Naham Bakshitamanamba Sarvinitya Bisamsinaha Iti Satyagirastari Samaswam Pasyame Mukam. Amma, I did not eat mud. All my brothers and friends are telling lies. Jala Poisalarange. If you want, look in my mouth, me father. Mother Yashoda saw with Krishna's mouth. Sadhatra Darshivisam Jagasnasrisham Pisha Sadhat Vibhakti Gurogam Sagyani Tarakam. Yashoda saw with Krishna's mouth. The whole universe, the whole earth, the whole Gokula. One more Krishna opening his mouth. One more Yashoda looking in his mouth. The whole universe, the whole earth, the whole Gokula. Krishna, Yashoda, Krishna, Yashoda, Krishna, Yashoda. Yashoda fainted and the bank visited her. And when Yashoda woke up, Krishna smiled at her, and she forgot everything. This time, Krishna played many Leelas in his childhood. We'll continue the rest of the Leelas in the next Katha. Radhe Radhe.
No, you can put the set bracket and put the pen.
Namaste. My name is Deva Tamare. I am 6 years old. I am going to say Krishna Leela. Once upon a time, Vasudeva had married his bride, Devaki. Devaki, and they married he married Devaki, the princess of Mathura, and here his brother was Kansa. He was cruel. He was riding a chariot, and then a voice came from the sky. Kansa, you will soon be killed. The eighth child of Devaki will slay you. So then he said, will slay you Devaki before. So then there Vasudev went and he said that stop, don't kill Devaki. I promise I will give each of all the kids from Vasudev. From Devaki, I will give each one child to you. He said, well then you have to keep your words. So then Kansa kept them in one cage. So then when they were in the cage, so then when they lost their 6 of their childs, then when the 7th one was about to be born, it went to Rohini miraculously, and then when the 8th child was about to be born, then it was the 8th day of Shravan, and then it was night, and there was a lot of floods everywhere. So then when he went and the doors opened, the chains broke, and the guards went into sleep. And then he went out the palace, and then from the river Yamuna was in Spain, and then it got into sights, and then he went from the middle side, went across, and then he reached Gokul, and then he put the baby Krishna in the basket of Nanda's house, and then Nanda, baby girl, he thought that Mansa will not kill a baby girl, so he took the baby girl, and then he took him in the palace back, and then the guards woke up, and then the chains got back home, the doors closes, and then they hear the cry of the baby girl. So then Kansa sees the baby girl, and then he tries to kill him, but then he comes out from the hand and he says, I'm not the 8th child. The 8th child is saved. And then he goes back in the sky. And then Purna, so then Katha called his friend Purna to come kill baby Krishna. But then he first killed all the babies from Mathura, and then he went to Gokul to kill all of them. But then he found Krishna, and then he said that, and then he was trying to give poison, but then she only got killed by Krishna, and then he was calling all the demons like Purna, and then now I will tell about Kuvetan Parvat, and then so Krishna's father Nanda he was doing Indra Puja. So then when he was doing the Indra Puja, then Krishna said, what did we do? Govardhan Puja. They said, okay. And then they did Govardhan Puja, but then Indra becomes super angry. So then for 7 days he gave so much flood. And so then Krishna hold the Govardhan on her pinky for 7 days. And then when then Indra said that I'm sorry, and then he said that I'm sorry, I will never do this again. And now I will tell you about Kansa's story. So then when Kansa got to know that Krishna is in Gokul, so then he invites Krishna to play that to do the wrestling fight. And then when he was doing the wrestling fight, so then Krishna was wrong. So he took the knife from Kansa and he only killed Kansa because he was cruel. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Thank you.
Radhe Radhe, give a big round of applause for all of you. And thank you, Nishaji and Shriji, for doing the judging. Please give your closing remarks how the kids did.
Radhe Radhe. That was a wonderful presentation by all the children. Let's give them a big round of applause. It was such a wonderful comment. It was all Krishnamaya, right? So fully Krishna. And it started. So it started with Srinidhi Balaji. Srinidhi, it was like, the flute kind of called all of us, right? Started with Venu Geetam, and it kind of beckoned all of us to listen to Krishna Katha. And it was followed by Surat, and he also spoke on Krishna Leela and Saint Puranava's story briefly he mentioned. And that was beautiful, melodious singing, Surat, you did wonderful. And then we had Akshara, Urjita, and Nidhi. It was a beautiful rendition of Tyagaraja's Saint Tyagaraja's Kirtan. And you beautifully mixed it with the meaning of each, each charanam and all that. You beautifully did it. And followed by Bhargavi and Bhairavi. Oh, wow. That was amazing. So it was like, we were called by the Venu, then we enjoyed Krishna Leela, and finally we are finding out who is Krishna, how is he born. And our Bhargavi and Bhairavi beautifully described the Krishna Janana. They not only described Krishna Janana, they also described described Gokula Leelas. It's beautifully rendered. All the shlokas, how they have, by hearted the shlokas, how you all have sang all the kirtans and the effort you all have put in. That is what is most important. All of you are really winners. And finally, to top it off, we had Ziva. Ziva, you did an amazing job. Amazing job. Again, Krishna Dana by Ziva. And thank you so much for participating. We'll share the results later. And Nishaji has a small quiz for all of you.
Radhe Radhe. So are all the kids sitting up in front?